So I guess I wanted to explain what I'm doing with this piece. So right now you can see me blocking in like the cheeks. I kind of started this. Beforehand before recording it, and like right now you can see me doing the nose, and I'm about to do the lips and stuff. This is all done with a custom brush, which how it was explained is that you don't have to press down really hard. All you have to do is you kind of have to choose a base color. In most cases this pen is used for grayscale. You take this color, and the harder you press, the darker variant you get, and it'll go as far as the darkest it is supposed to go, which is the color you chose. So like if you do it all the way as hard as you can, it will go to the farthest out gray or black that you chose, right? Just a little insight on how the brush works and how this is all being done. Right now I'm blocking in the chest piece that was left blank, and throwing in the shadows for the neck to kind of help finish off that area of the neck. Just doing a little bit of expanding on the neck here. And so basically all it's doing is just kind of like sketching, but without using a sketch brush. Basically it's like you block in the silhouette of what you want to work on, then you shape it kind of like molding clay, and then you sketch all the details on it. Also, I flip the canvas to see if it lines up right being flipped over, and I see that the forehead and the top of the skull doesn't look right. So I flip it multiple times to make sure that it's almost the exact same flipped, so that way it doesn't look weird to the eye. And right now I'm raising the shadow on the cheeks. And this is all experimental. I just did this to kind of unwind. I wasn't really having much luck because I have it's not a complicated character design. You've seen it before here on this channel, where I drew my persona, and he has this metal arm. And I was kind of being frustrated. I was kind of frustrated drawing his metal arm, despite the fact that I kind of designed it. And the version of his arm that's currently in place right now is a mixture between my design and a few other artists' design and sections and stuff like that. So this is more of a relaxation piece for me. Nothing too serious. Just something to, you know, kind of get the lead out and go back to doing what I normally do. I'm just throwing in random shadows for the bottom. And then right now, right there, I was kind of blocking in where the collarbone would be, and now I'm kind of like sketching in the eyes. Although I don't think I stuck with this one, if I remember correctly. I don't think I stuck with this one because I wasn't sure how I was going to make it look with that brush, and I never really like drew with it. I just kind of painted with it. Also, I'm not really good with eyes, as I've seen. Like, I'm decent with them, but I think I just have to practice with eyes mostly just like the different types, so I have variant, and then knowing how they'll look on each side. And that's really a big thing for me and for many people that are having trouble. Is you just gotta practice. And I've been told that a lot, and I'm a bit stubborn, so I end up practicing a little after the fact. I just kind of blocked in the eyebrows there. And notice how I don't think I changed the color much at all, but notice if you kind of go back when I did the eyes closed and then I did the eyebrows, I believe it was the same color, and you can tell how it's lighter. That's me doing the eyebrows, like pressing on the pin, like lighter, like extremely light. And right there, I'm kind of fiddling with the area above the shoulder, just trying to see what it would look like with all that. I wasn't too sure what I was going for at that point. I think I kind of blanked out too far. I wasn't really sure what I was doing. I know I'm spending a lot of time in the facial details, but I kind of do that. I kind of tend to do that, make sure everything's right. Alright, so what I was going for here was, I believe originally I was trying to do like flaming hair or like smoky hair, because I wanted to experiment with like smoke effects and see if I could do it. So what I was trying to do is I was trying to put in the color and then try to erase the color, when I probably should have just put it on another layer and then like lower the opacity. But that's, that's my bad. I didn't think about that. And yeah, there I was testing it to see what it would look like, and I didn't really like it. I was working off of it, and I thought I could still use it for something. So you can see right here, I'm continuing where I left off. I realized that the smoky hair was a no-go, so I was gonna figure out another hairstyle for this piece. And you can see it kind of taking form with me adding the hair. It's not like this husk that you can tell is obviously a person, you know. It's got a little more personality into it now. And I was starting to really like how the the hair I was going for. I'm not sure what kind of hair that would be. I guess it would be just like a long hair in the front and on the back, like super long hair in the back, I guess. Kind of like your like average boy hair. Alright, and then here, I think I'm about to come in with a slightly darker version of the color for the tips. Yeah, I'm pressing really, not really hard, but I'm pressing hard enough to get close enough to the finished color. Not the finished color, like the end color that that's selected on the color wheel on the side for the hair tips. And I guess I'm just kind of like brushing in and brushing up stuff on the shoulder. And that's basically it. So I hope that that was informative for you, and I hope that I helped you out a little bit, or at least showed you something that you could really try out. And this can be done with pretty much any paintbrush, to be honest. You just gotta know the correct settings, and you can do something close to this. It's not that hard, actually. I've done this before with a different brush, something kind of like it but with colors. So this is kind of like my second time doing something like this with no line work. So I hope you really enjoyed this, and I'll try to do something like this again. Hey there guys, thanks for watching until the end of the video, and if you loved this video, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe, and also don't forget to comment down below what you thought about the video. Also, don't forget to check out my Patreon page, where tier 2 and 3 patrons get special discounts on future commissions once per month. And until next time, keep those tails wagging.